I like to start off these shows. I actually started doing this in August, and I'd have a guest on, and I would start off every interview with the very same question. I had people from different industries every time, but I always wanted to know the very first question up front, as my audience would, and especially this audience, because there are a lot of people out there that are thinking, why would I even want to get into speaking now? I mean, there aren't any speaking gigs. COVID still has every place shut down, and maybe they're booking now for 2022. But if I'm speaking now, I'm on hold. I don't even want to pursue speaking right now. What do you say? Why do you think right now, in this period of history, is the very best time to be a professional speaker?
Well, one, there are still massive problems in the world. So this idea that right now the world doesn't need me means that you are playing on way too low of a level of understanding what you can bring to this world. Way too low. People need what you have. People need your brilliance. COVID didn't stop that. In fact, COVID increased some problem issues, some concerning areas. So we need your voice. We need your expertise to help us in our lives, to help us in our companies and our organizations. And what this last year did is it gave you new ways to deliver it. So it gives you more possibilities to serve clients, organizations, schools, universities, military, the largest corporations, the smallest businesses. You have more ways to serve now than ever before that are acceptable and credible. A year ago, Marty, if you had go back even 15 months and you had said, well, how about I do that virtual for you? A lot of people would have said, well, we're not paying for virtual. We need to see, you have to be in the room. I mean, you're energetic, Mike. We have to have you in the room. That's the only way this is going to work. And if you're a charismatic speaker, people are like, well, you have to be in the room. And now they're like, hey, can we just get this done live virtually? Even though they can have me in the room. So it's a total switch. So I've got clients who want me in the room right now, and I am in the room right now with them. And I have clients who could have me in the room and are going, you know what? We're going to do live virtual with you, Mike. What you're doing live virtually works. So we don't need you live in the room. It just depends on what they're looking for. So you have way more options. And Marty, you can serve way more clients on the same day. So I have days where I'm speaking to an audience in Korea and the same day speaking to an audience in Boston that never would have been conceivable a year ago. So there are so many opportunities for speakers. If you're sitting out there thinking now's not the time, what's going to happen is you're going to fall way farther behind everybody who is leading the way. And when you think the time is right because the business is suddenly booming for everybody, it's because they were ahead of you that it's booming. And now you're going to be playing severe catch up. Now is the time to be leading the way, to be learning how to lead the way.